Oh snap, I forgot to hit go live. Welcome kings and queens. I totally forgot to hit go live. So that first 7 minutes was me just literally talking to the camera and nothing else. So now I'm live. Oh boy. I still don't understand why I can't get it to show me the schedule when I schedule it. Because if I could do that, then I can send out that link the first time. But I'm trying to send out like my just channel link and then the link for the video once I get the video started, and that seems to put a little bit of a hesitation or a little bit of a delay. Not a delay. It means, what do I talk about? Let me not try blaming on technology. No, I forget to hit the go live button because I'm in a completely another screen. So, jeez, Michael. Come on. Now we're live. Now we're cooking with bacon. Silly me. Silly me. And so yeah, getting that link for the airdrop. That's what I was doing. Let me not get redistracted again. But I'm live now, and I can't believe I did that. If you're watching, what I just said about an airdrop probably makes no sense. Good morning, Mom. But there was an airdrop for the SOS token. So if you ever done a transaction on OpenSea, you can get an airdrop for SOS. If you don't know what an airdrop is, it basically means that you get free tokens of some sort to your wallet. So whether you used Wallet Connect, Coinbase Wallet, or MetaMask, you can now get that airdrop with the link that is in the chat. So, and yeah, like I was saying, again, nobody heard it because I forgot to hit the go live button. That's why you couldn't find the video, Mom. I forgot to hit the go live. But I only got $11 worth of the airdrop. I'm not surprised because I totally forgot that my transactions were mostly on Referral, not OpenSea when it came to my NFT transactions. They're either Referral or now on Deso. And the only one that I had when it came to OpenSea was a free one. So again, there is an airdrop for the SOS token. If you don't know what the SOS token is, I put it in the chat for the link that you go to. So go to the OpenDAO that you see in the chat.com, and that will take you to where you can connect your wallet to MetaMask, Coinbase, or Wallet Connect. And then if you've done an OpenSea transaction, you can get an airdrop to your wallet. So if you want an airdrop to your wallet from for the SOS token, the link in the description, or the chat, the OpenDAO.com, go there and link up either your MetaMask, Coinbase, Wallet Connect, and you'll be able to get an airdrop if you have done a transaction on OpenSea. All right, I think that's all that I said before I actually hit the live button. I can't believe I forgot to hit the live button. So that was it. But other than that, I was again saying that most of my researching this weekend was again on NFTs, aside from Christmas. So I did research as much as I possibly could, but I'm trying to find that balance between getting transactions done and learning how to, and the research of the entire market. And what I mean by transactions is actually like working in the different platforms. So anyways, don't want to get too hung up. We have 2 minutes until market open, and my puppy is here giving me a toy because he wants me to play with him. I probably should not have given in. So if you have any questions, leave them in the chat, and I'm happy to answer them as soon as I possibly can. Today, I will be kind of going through the flow of how I do my research, since I forgot to save my links on the right computer. So I will be going through some of the new news, the stuff that I've read, and some of the stuff that I've already mentioned as we go today. Oh, I guess I need to change that clock. Is it really 3-minute difference? I think that clock is like ticking slow too, because it was just a minute difference like a month ago when I first started this. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's see what UEC is looking like before market open. Oh yeah, I see it down there now. We got about 3 minutes left. So uranium is the only position I have. Last week I did buy one more, which brought my average down a bit. So I'm averaged in at 351 instead of, I think it was 356 or 358. I bought one in at, I think it was like in the 320s or 330, something like that. So, still bullish on uranium. I know everything's been going down, but I think uranium's going to pick up. The big reason I believe UEC is going down so far is just because they bought that other mining company, and that was weird the way that I said that mining company, and the thing when people buy other companies out, they tend to a lot of shareholders will tend to sell either beforehand or during or right after to wait and see how things are managed with the new company before they really start putting their money back into it. Coinbase looks like it's up. So, I mean, that makes sense. Any crypto stock or crypto invested, Bitcoin invested stock, that's got a head and pattern shoulder going. Oh, that's only on the 5 minute. Never mind. Irrelevant. I mean, not really, but yeah, kind of, because that's over the days on the 5 minute. Anyway, as I mentioned before, the market has picked back up. We saw a little bit. No, we didn't, because I didn't hit live. Crypto is up, okay? Like I was saying last week or something. Ooh, that was stuck up on me. Like I was saying, or last week, I got skin in the game, so when the market was down, I was kind of down a little bit. I should be better at managing that. I should not be down when the market is down. I was taking it a little bit too personal, and that's mostly the reason I was taking it personal, to be honest, is not because I saw the dip coming, but there were a couple of times where Bitcoin was up, and I was like, hey, I think this is a good time to sell. Told a couple of people. Got a little pushback. Obviously, everybody has their opinions. None of it's advice. I didn't fully listen to my gut. I sold a little bit, maybe reallocated a little bit of it, but not as much as I wanted to, and it did what I thought it would. So this is just part of the learning process, though. I'm not mad about it at all. So you win some and you win some more. I did get some good sales in. I forget which ones. No, I sold. You know what? Let me not even try to remember. Oh, there we go. Market open. I don't want to say no falsehoods on here. Markets. Automobile and auto parts. It almost sounded like the refrigerator door was open. Okay. Everything is looking way more green than last week already. I don't think this is quite caught up yet. I think we're on a minute delay. There we go. Yeah, 45 seconds to a minute delay. Mind you, if these YouTube lives seem a little slow, I'm still sort of in test mode as the days go on. The new year is when I will really have everything tied together. Still kind of tuning everything in, especially as the year ends and goals change and reallocations and all that stuff. So I'm looking into different things. I'm just I'm not sharing too much of my own stuff. That's what I mean. I'll share more of the things that I'm invested in, not like how much and all that other stuff, but I'll dive deeper into them because I'll have more conviction. I'll have more research done, we'll say. So the market is now open. Computers and phones and household items. Looks like it's taking the lead. Let's see the screeners. What are we at? 1.243 billion to 5.1 billion. Yeah, you know, let's just bring it up. Let's just see everything. Everything. There we go. Let's see, any of this stuff, big market cap stuff we know. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh no, that's not lucid motors. It's lucid diagnostics. All right, let's see the watch lists. Let's see how the watch list stuff is doing. Come on. All right, you want only half this, and that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I wasn't scrolled up. There we go. Mara, Bitcoin holdings or crypto holdings, right? Crypto, coin, crypto. So that makes sense because all crypto is up. If you look at crypto right now, like look at Bitcoin, we're up 3% on the day, 10% on the week. So makes sense that, of course, after 3 days of not trading, that crypto, following stocks or correlated stocks are going to be moving pretty well. Tesla, I forget the news that just came up with them, but yeah, not surprised by this either. I think it's just the fact that Elon is more or less done selling his shares. Microstrategy, again, another Bitcoin more correlated stock. They do software and stuff still, but I mean they got a lot of Bitcoin on their portfolio. Let's not get anything mixed up. Meta Royalty, this one is a mining company. I believe it's for silver, if I'm not mistaken. 0.5 on the day. Rivian, still under $100. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, DocuSign. DocuSign down at 157, so that could be a good tip too. I just lost Rivian. There we go. Let's see you on the day, Rivian. Let's get you lined up. Cool. It's this thing. Yeah. Looks like it might have found its bottom at $88. Maybe 97 is a good entry. I'm not sure. Do your own research. It's not financial advice. Saying it's being bought. In comparison to before, MACD is saying that it is in the oversold area, but if you can see how these lines are starting to get a little closer together, and these blocks or bars, they're starting to get a little smaller. It means it's coming into a more normalized position, and then when it looks like this, it's more oversold. Don't rely on indicators. I think practice is really the winner here. Rare earths, this is up like 30 cents from when I last saw it. I really wish I got this in the dollar range. I think rare earths and the uranium are going to be huge coming soon because, like EV is of course going to be a good space, I believe, just because we're moving towards electric with a lot of different things, and the fact that we're getting more renewable energy is always a plus. But when it comes to things that are more finite, I mean, renewable energy, of course, if we want to get, let me not go there. That's my math mind coming in, because everything has an end. Anyways, or does it? When it comes to things like uranium, rare earths, silver, gold, copper, water, anything, limestone, good soil, anything that we're limited with resources, I believe is a good opportunity and investment. The difficult thing is finding one that is timed properly and ethically done, especially when it comes to water and land rights, mineral rights. And then when you come to mining, then you have to worry about the environment also. So anything that is finite as far as a resource, I think is a good investment, especially look at this. This chart is just begging to be bought up. We're on the day right now for UEC, which is a uranium company. They just bought another mining company last week. Yeah, it looks like the 20th is where all the news is. Yeah, so the 20th, yep, acquisitions I saw. Yep, there we go. Completes acquisition of Uranium One Americas as another mining company. So you can see this right here. It's just like begging to be bought. Nothing. I keep forgetting to say that. Quick financial disclaimer: nothing on this channel is financial advice. Is all for education and entertainment purposes only. If you have any questions or curiosities about financial stuff, talk to your own CPA, because I just don't try blaming me for anything at all. I plead the fifth. That's what I'll say. So, yeah, anything that's finite like this, uranium, water, Bitcoin, anything that is limited, I'm very bullish in. Things like Bitcoin and gold, I would say, though, are more for the store of value purposes rather than the resource itself, though. I think uranium, not only because it's a limited resource, but also because I think it's going to be one of those clean energy pushes coming soon. I know it is happening right now, but I think more people are going to realize the seriousness of it. So I only have 6 shares of this right now. I found like $25 in this account, lost like $5 of it or whatever, and then threw the rest of it into UEC. And I'm kind of just trading this account up. I totally forgot that I even had anything in Webull. So that's what's going on with this account. So we'll be able to watch this grow together. I'm kind of indifferent on if I want to add anything to this. I might trade it up to like $100 with stocks, potentially options, and then after $100, I'll probably go into options and then trade it up from there. So we'll see. This could be a fun follow. It might even be its own little segment. But let's get off of stocks real quick. Check in with the cryptos, which I did do a little earlier, but I didn't hit record. So yeah, real big. A couple of things as I scroll down. Bitcoin and Ethereum are back up. Ethereum did hit 40,000 or 4,000 again before Bitcoin hit 50,000. So I think this flipping is growing, or it could be coming sooner and sooner, or even an equalization. I won't get hung up on that. Solana's back up. Cardano's back up. XRP is kind of floating sideways a little bit, but still overall back up. Here's another thing that is pretty important. Terra has now flipped Polkadot. So if you're holding the Luna token, you have now flipped DOT, which is really big. And Terra, I mean, it just keeps burning. They keep burning Luna. So the UST. So if you're holding on to Luna right now, you're in a pretty good mood more than likely. And when or not and but so I'm in this at like I think $59, $69 or something like that. I remember I bought it at like $30, $40, and then I let it go because it was just tanking. This is before even Bitcoin dipped a bit. So I didn't understand the project enough. If I did, I definitely would have held. Same thing with Avalanche. I bought a little bit sooner than what I'm holding it at now. I think I'm averaged in at about like 56 again, 69, something like that. About the same as Terra, but I did have it cheaper, and then sold it. I think it was a little bit out of profit, but not as much as it could have been. But not mad. I think I still have like 0.75 of a token. I'm not working with much money, guys. I think I had mentioned that before. I'm not like big money bags over here. I just like crypto, and I want to be one of the people for my friends and family primarily, to help them integrate into crypto, since this is the future of money. I do highly believe that my nieces who are born now will not interact with the U.S. dollar the way we see it today. And I'm very confident that before I'm pretty confident that me and the generation before me are going to be even 50-50 in crypto and U.S. dollars and stuff like that by the next like maybe 10, 20 years, just because of how everything is moving. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get educated on the forefront of things, and I'm losing a lot of money in the process as I learn. Obviously, I'm laughing because it's true. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with losing money because then I have things like Polkadot. Things like Polkadot that are doing well, Polygon that are doing well, CRO that are doing well. And I'm very bullish on those projects, and I'm not letting go. Things like MATIC, CRO, now that I'm learning more and more about crypto, I'm not letting go. Luna, bought a little more of that, not letting go. What I do have of Solana and Avalanche and all, I'm not letting go. I got to pick up more Algorand. I made double my money on that in the past, but I am bullish on the project itself. Uniswap, once that hits like 35, 40, I'll probably let some of that go and then buy when it comes back down. I did get some of the airdrops, so I'm already on house money when it comes to that. Again, if you're watching this right now and you have done a transaction on OpenSea before, you can get an airdrop for Sos Token in your Coinbase, MetaMask, or Coinbase wallet, MetaMask, or Wallet Connect wallets. If you have done transactions on OpenSea, there is a link in the comment or in the chat, the Open DAO. If you click on that, you will be able to link your wallet and get that airdrop. Axie Infinity is back up. That one did go under $100. VeChain, that one's up. That one went all the way down to 7 cents. If you guys were watching last week and I was saying how that's a good buy, I did pick up a little bit more of that. Did I? No, actually I didn't. I wanted to. I didn't though. But that was at like 7 cents. Same thing with Sandbox. It was at like $5. That was pretty nice and low. So yeah, crypto is back up. So I will be in a good mood. Just kidding. Not really. So let's surf through this real quick. Not worried about the top 5 projects. So Elon pumping Doge. They're going to potentially be taking what's the word I'm looking for? Not profit. Potentially taking transactions. With Doge at Tesla, but for merch only. So just know that it's for the merch. Near, I believe this has to do with gaming. Why is Near the next Luna? See, they got my attention when they mentioned Luna. I'm very bullish on Luna. Layer 1 blockchain, under the radar. I was looking at Near a while ago. What does it do? I can't remember. You know what? We'll put Near in the to research more on. Ooh, excuse me. So let me go to the things that I've actually was doing in the past week. Like I said, it was a lot more into the NFT realm. And when crypto started, I was not into crypto. When the crash happened, I got back into investing. When crypto started, or I was in Bitcoin at that point, and I started to get a little bit more into other things too. Started learning more about that. DeFi summer, that's when I really started to learn. So when DeFi came around, I was learning about DeFi very heavily. I think I was late on learning it, though, because it was already really up and coming. I believe gaming I got into early, made some profit, but I wasn't too informed about it beforehand. However, decentralized social media I started looking into in like February or March, and I'm very bullish on decentralized social. So one of the ones I mentioned it before, but Diamond app is the node that I use most when it comes to this platform, but it's DSO, so the token is DSO. If you go onto CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap or anything, I don't know why I use CoinGecko. I mean, I do. When I first got into crypto, Ivan on Tech is the biggest one that I was following and watching. I took some of his course. It was really good. I just did not keep consistent with it. I do want to go back and take a course like that again to learn more about crypto in a traditional sense instead of my own research. Because he's been in it longer than I have. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So DSO, let's see, what are the trending ones? So, here's the SOS token, by the way. If you've done a transaction on OpenSea before, you can get an airdrop for SOS. Here is the token. It's down, I think, like 50% or something from the high. 40%. Like I said, I only got $11. I forgot that most of my transactions were on Referral, not on OpenSea. But still, hey, free money's free money. It cost me more to get it into my wallet. But if this token is one to hold, I'd rather spend more to get it into my wallet now should say I'd rather spend the gas to get it into my wallet now than wait when it's probably going to be more expensive to get it into my wallet. But anyway, let me not get too tied up here. So DSO is decentralized social, is the blockchain that that the node that I use is built on. And basically, you have a decentralized, you have a blockchain, you build a node on it, and then just like anything else, you have multiple servers, so multiple confirmations when it comes to verifying the transactions on the node or on the blockchain. I'm still learning how to separate it in my head to be able to relay it properly to make it make sense to someone who knows nothing about crypto or blockchain. But effectively, this is like Facebook or Instagram, stuff like that, Twitter. This one I would say is more related to Facebook. If you're using the app, it feels more like a Twitter. The app for this on your phone is CloutFeed, and I like it. It's very fluid. It's on iOS and Android. But before I get too hung up on explaining the whole entire platform again, because I've done that before, you can basically, transact. You can send DSO into here. So when you can receive diamonds, likes, if people follow you and all that stuff. You can see in my wallet how much I have of, the DSO overall. But if you look at the breakdown, it's because I'm in other people's projects. It's basically I bought into them because I believe in what they're doing, what they're saying, etc. So I get perks off of that, in a sense. So as projects come along, as people join the platform, you can invest in them, and then that's what's being transacted on the blockchain for your wallet. And then when you when you share, when you repost, anything like that, those transactions are recorded also. The cost of the transactions are so low. Someone on this platform, I was watching, let me see real quick. I was watching the Krasenstein brothers, twins. I think that's how you say their names. I was watching one of their videos, and they said that I think his name is Tyne, I think it's Tyne is how you say it, Tijn. He has done like 2,000 transactions or 20,000 transactions, something like that. It was a very, very high amount, and it's cost him like $4 overall or something like that. It was super low. So it's not like you're going to be spending a whole lot of money to be using this platform. When you get on here and verify, you get a free $5, and honestly, that $5 will take you the entire way, especially now that you can receive diamonds. So as people more or less pay me for my comments, I can give those diamonds back and use them as I'm transacting too. So as I was on here, I started realizing that not only is it the decentralized social media, but they have NFTs too. So I started looking at the NFTs on here. So NFTs are on pretty much I shouldn't say that. NFTs are getting more popular on a lot of layer one. So DSO would be the layer one here, Diamond app being the node built on top of it, and then you have the NFTs that are built on top of that, or inside of those, however you wanted to look at. That's why I'm saying I'm looking more into this specifically, so I can explain that better to you. But you can buy NFTs now, the non-fungible tokens, pictures, collectibles, gamified music, stuff like that on DSO. So it's really neat. I did get one myself. So the reason I'm talking about DSO so much right now is because I'm so bullish on decentralized social media, and this right now I think is one of the leaders. I do think another one is something like Theta.tv. So if you're into YouTube streaming, Twitch streaming, things like that, I think Theta.tv is one to look into. I have just not figured out how to use it myself interactively. I do hold a Theta coin or token and T-Fuel, but I just have not figured out how to stream myself. So until I do that, I'm not going to be talking too deeply into it because I don't know well enough. But I did get one myself. There we go. I was about to say where to go. So I did get one myself. I minted this one. It's a graffiti, guys. I'm very happy with what I got. Red is one of my favorite colors. Not gonna lie, I'm glad that the guy is resembling a black guy or African American. So I was very happy about that. And then I think just the color scheme all all around. I know when I wear a yellow shirt, it really pops. So the yellow shirt mixed with the, I don't want to say the joint, but just the way, everything about it, it just, I can relate, at least from my past or from my present. So you can buy NFTs on DSO now. So I minted this one. This one is a project called Graffiti Guys. Austin, Kenneth, Chasm, and Tropics are the three of the ones in this project. And you can, they're saying they're gonna have a utility for it. I'm still learning more about the project now that I'm part of it. But you can get airdrops in the future, potentially, and you are eligible for whitelist in the future on projects too if you have Graffiti Guys, especially if you have one of the first 100. If you have one of the first 100, you're more eligible, or you're eligible for more than when you get one of the ones after. And there are 888 that are going to be minted. Let's see which one was the last one minted. Looks like the last one minted might have been 79. So we're about 10 after. We're about 10 after what I got, potentially, maybe more. What else here? So, and another part about decentralized social media. So when it comes to social media in general, I think one of the big flaws is that you can't really get rewarded for what you say unless you have an affiliate, ads, sponsors, things like that. And I think that gets very tacky and very, I don't know, like shady quickly. But one thing I love about decentralized social is you can get, not paid, but you can get rewarded in value for what you're saying. So effectively, you can see that one DSO right now is $91.22. Tropics, who is a DJ, he hosted an event in Discord. It was a virtual DJ session for 2 hours on the DSO Discord. And he was able to get tipped and everything through Discord, and obviously had people listening in and everything. So they got, he got more follows on here. He got more people buying his token on here, or I should say investing in him on here. So right now his coin's price is worth just about, what's that, 9 DSO? Yeah, just shy of 10 DSO. And all that's saying is that it's not saying that he's worth $880. He's worth 10 DSO. It's saying that there's enough people backing him right now to say that they're speculating in the future his value in the social media or decentralized social media world is going to continue to increase. Which I do believe as well. I was actually on his website yesterday for where he holds some of his NFT collection, and it was really neat seeing this 3D space and how we're going to interact in Web3. This is effectively Web3. Basically meaning Web3 meaning that you how do I you know what, again, let me figure out the words to explain that better, because I don't want to say Web3 is bringing in the blockchain, because that's not the full effect of it. But it's bringing reality and the internet together a little bit better. But I'll redefine that and come back to you. So anyway, these are a couple of other reasons that I think DSO and decentralized social as a whole are going to be very big coming forward because of things like this. So with his what's the word I'm looking for? With his DJ set that he did on the DSO Discord, he was able to get tipped in diamonds on Discord. There is another project on here called Cordify, and this right here is basically it's a bot that you can get, or an app that you can get that ties into your Discord app. And if you have DSO, you can link it together. It was created by this guy right here, Aditya and Weeblet. And you can tie it into your Discord, and you can set it up for ongoing or outgoing and incoming transactions. It will link to your public key from your DSO. But basically, when you're in Discord, you can be on someone's page, and if someone is linked to DSO through their Quartify or through Quartify on their Discord, then you will be able to send them the emojis, the diamond, the stack of cash, or the money bags, and it will equal something in relation to DSO rewards. A diamond, I think, is 1 penny. The stack of cash, I think, is like 4 cents, and the money bags, I think, is like 35 cents. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have 200 people in your DJ session like Tropics did the other day, and they're constantly tipping all night, I think he ended up getting like $800 or something like that from tips. It was pretty substantial. I can't remember if that's correct or not. So if anyone was there and is watching this, comment that and let me know. But he got tipped pretty substantial for that DJ set that he had. And if you're a content creator, this is things like this, things in decentralized social media world, I believe is what's going to be the bridge of the gap from, or another equalizer to get people who are struggling right now into a level of success that they're comfortable with, because they'll be able to get rewarded in something that is actually used. And you'll be able to send. You can send tokens. You can receive tokens. It's very well versed, but at the same time, it is very new. So I think with all the different things that are coming together from the decentralized world and the social media world, and that's only scratching the surface of some of the stuff that I'm seeing going down in the Discord for DSO. When it comes to the different apps, when it comes to different app servers and nodes being built on top of DSO. So we should have some like Instagram and Twitter type stuff, more specific stuff, coming sooner, built on DSO. And let me just say, I'm not gonna be the Bogart of ideas, because I'm pretty sure someone out there is already doing it or thinking it. I do believe that when it comes to gaming, DSO is going to be big for that too. I don't know about DSO itself, but decentralized social media. Because how can that not make sense? Gaming, when it comes to online gaming, it is social media. So why wouldn't decentralized social media accounts like this have games where now, what if I could play with every other Diamond app user or DSO user? And not only am I getting rewarded in game points, but then that also can go into value of my coin, or people can reward me through the coin or in the game specifically as things go. So as I'm learning 3D rendering and getting more into blockchain and crypto, I'm kind of trying to see how 3D rendering and DSO can come together as a game or as a space or something like that, because I think that's going to be very soon, with how much metaverse talk is being thrown around. I quote that because I feel like that's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not an enigma, but a word sort of losing meaning from where it started. But that's the long form reason of why I'm bullish on DSO and decentralized social as a whole. So, that's cool. So basically, that just means that we're pretty close to 100,000 blocks done on DSO blockchain. That's really cool. I'll probably split that last like 10 minutes up as its own video also, because I think there's a lot of value in there. So anyway, moving forward. Oh, excuse me. God, looks like I got some new news to read. There was another one I read where the Chilean president, I can't remember where I found it, but the Chilean president is trying to compete I don't know what happened there. Is trying to compete with fiat. So the Chilean president is basically saying that fiat's going to be done in Chile. Salvadorians are inexplicably losing their Bitcoin from their Chile wallets, according to Twitter. Users tweeting under the pseudonym L commission number. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope that's not true. Probably is, though. That's why you can't trust the government. But either way, allegedly, I don't want to blame El Salvador for anything right off the bat. Infinity Internet Company. Okay. Let's look at the stonks. Hey, Rivian's over $100, so it's gained about $4 since market open. Not surprised. UEC 347. What is my average in? 351.2. So we're almost at a break even. So I'm down 1.19%. Is that for the day? Yeah. Okay. It's not bad. It's coming back up. Like I said, this is like I mean, look at that. That right there to me is like a little mini flag. Not quite on the week, but on the day, that looks like a little flag. Here's a start. Boom, 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 boom. Or consolidation, however you want to look at that. Or is that a wedge that's breaking out of trend right now? Let's see. I'm going to call it head and shoulders. What would I call that? Maybe. Is there? I don't think there's quite a shape there right now. It looks like it's still consolidating. So it's consolidating around 337 and 350. So yeah, I'm calling a breakout soon, especially with this big green candle. After all the news we've been getting and everything being greener, I'm calling a breakout soon. Not financial advice. You heard it here first. Let's see. Tesla's really coming back. Riot also. Storm, Gold Company, Gold Mining, York Water. Any questions before I start to tie things up? Leave them in the chat, and I'll get to them once I see them pop up. But if you do want to support this channel, I have some links down in the description. One of them being crypto.com. If you are new to crypto, crypto.com is a good entry point. I am a bigger fan of it than Coinbase, to be completely honest with you. If you've seen the commercial with Matt Damon yet, Fortune Favors the Brave, it's about Crypto.com. They're bringing NFTs to the marketplace, or I should say they have NFTs in the marketplace now. It started with UFC, and now they have a lot more. They have the naming rights to this old Staples Center, or I should say where the Lakers play. It's now the Crypto.com Arena, I believe. So there's a link in the description below. If you stake for the lowest card, I think if you stake like 600 CRO, which would be like $250 or something, then we both get $25. And I'm very bullish on CRO. I think CRO is making moves like BNB, like Binance Coin. I remember Binance Coin when it was down at $17, and it was down at $12 and $7. It's 558.5 now, and that's down from the all-time high. CRO was coin like 50 just a week ago. It's at coin 15, up $24 in the last, or 24% in the last 7 days. It was at 13 cents about a month ago. And this company is a company similar to Binance Coin. So I think that they could do moves similar to what Binance Coin has. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying I think this is going from 60 cents to $555 in this bull run or anything like that. I'm not saying it's going to $555 in the next couple of years. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is that as per market cap, advertising, marketing, things like that, they're mimicking a lot of Binance's moves. They're at a $15 billion market cap right now. If they do what Binance Coin has done, and they get to where Binance Coin is, they'd have to get to a $92 billion market cap. That's what, an 8-fold, 7-fold. So if you multiply 64 by 7, that's more or less what I'm talking about. So we're talking like $3, $3.50 range, $4, something like that. I don't know. Not good at quick math. But that's where you would be if we match what Binance Coin does or has done in this bull run. for CRO. Anyway, not to get too distracted. If you want another way to support this channel, if you don't have Coinbase and you want to join Coinbase, I believe when you deposit your first 100, we both get $5 in Bitcoin, or both get $5 in Bitcoin, I believe. Another link in this down below. These are all down below in the description. I think I have the perks listed next to them as well. This right here is a lending platform. So if you stake your coins on here, that's being lent out on the other side, and you get APY. Overall, I think I made like $150 just from holding some Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff here. So, a very big fan of this. Link down in the description for that. Out of the platforms so far, BlockFi and Crypto.com are my two favorite on here. And then, if BlockFi ever came out with a token, that would be fire. What's the last one? Oh, of course, Webull. I believe with Webull, when you sign up, we both get tokens, and if you put in stocks, and if you put in $75, then you get another stock for free, something like that. But those are the platforms that are down in the description. Those are different ways to support me. Also, there's a link for the Discord in the chat, pinned in the chat. So if you want to join the Discord, click that link, and then we'll let you in. And you're talking stocks, crypto, alternate investments, general chats there about anything. That's where I post most of the updates, along with Twitter. So if you're not following my Twitter, there's some stuff like that in there too. So we got about 7 more minutes. Let's see. I feel like I remember, or I had some big news from this weekend. I can't remember. Other than Merry Christmas. Since I didn't hit live, so no one heard me say Merry Christmas. I still think that's funny. And American Airlines, I forget why the airlines are so down. I think it's because of the speculation of potential closings again. Hey, Six Flags picked up. That was down at $30-something last week. Like I was mentioning, I'm looking at Six Flags, not necessarily to invest right now, but just kind of keeping my eye on it. I went to Six Flags growing up multiple times, a lot, and I don't think that's an amusement park that's going away anytime soon, COVID or not. That's Chegg. This is another one I'm kind of watching too because of colleges and all that stuff. Kind of curious to see what's going on when it comes to the extensions of college stuff. Yeah, I really think a breakout's coming here very soon. All right, let's see how the cryptos are doing. All right, we're still going up. Refresh just to be sure. Yeah, Solana's up another $1. Cardano's same as earlier. Polkadot's up a little bit. Avalanche up another, I think it's another $8 since I went live. Polygon, I'm very bullish on Polygon MATIC, very bullish. Chainlink going up. Algorand bullish on that. So this right here, if you hear me talking about Luna being burnt for UST, this is what I'm talking about right here. It's the stable coin built on Terra. So Terra USD, that's the token that's being created whenever we're burning Luna. Very big fan, or vice versa. You know what I mean. Near's the one I was talking about before. It was just under $7 not too long ago, as you can see in the 7-day. I can't remember exactly what they do, but you know what? Not even gonna speculate on what they do. Let me go research it first. Come back to you guys. Uniswap, one of the biggest dexes, just allowed Polygon voting rights, so that's pretty cool. And their all-time high, I think, is in the $40 range. I'm taking profit when it hits that again. Sorry, I'm slowing down. My stomach is now very disagreeing. Let's see. I at least want to get through the top 100. Where's Cosmos? So Cosmos is another one I'm looking at now. They're doing similar things with DOT. I think right now it's kind of a battle of who versus who. But I say do your own research, invest in both if you have high conviction in both. That would be what I would say. Or one or the other, I don't care. I'm invested in DOT right now, not Cosmos, but that's mostly because I just researched DOT first. VeChain, very bullish on that one. It was just at 7 cents. Either wait for another dip or go up, or buy it now. Not financial advice, but it is on the move upward. So another dip, you'd probably be waiting until the bear market. Theta's moving up, bullish on that. FTT, it's like CRO. They're big in advertising and all that stuff. Mana, very bullish on that one too. eGold also. Tezos, that one doesn't seem to move too much and stays high, but I'm still bullish on them. Gala, gaming play, very bullish on that one. Might be late to get into, but at the same time, could still have a lot more room to move. It is low market cap. The graph, Google of cryptos, bullish on that one. Cake, always been bullish on that one. I'd have to fix my wallet. My Cake is stuck because I think it went into an Ethereum section of my MetaMask. I got to figure out if I can fix that. It's so frustrating. One, I'm bullish on that. Took a little bit of profit from that yesterday. I think I'm in like 100% now. I think it's all house money. Engine, another one I'm bullish on. Flow, I'm bullish on it. Do your own research. Same thing with Loopring. Same thing with AMP. Because, I mean, that just popped up and it doesn't seem to want to hold. But, I mean, if it holds, this one I believe is long-term bullish. Cadena, long-term bullish. I did sell a little bit lower than I wanted to on this one. Should have held until at least today, but at the same time I put it into, I can't remember, but I'm up on whatever my recent trades are. Anything else interesting in here? Did I skip over anything? So far, nothing. Well, at least nothing new. T-Fuel, that's what runs Theta, or at least that's a reward token. That's pretty low. So if you do actually transact on Theta TV, it's just like one of those things that's good to buy now because then you can reward more, in a sense. Qcoin, very bullish on that. Do your own research. It's pretty high right now. Same thing with Chili's. Come on, 10 more to go. Comey could be another good one. Same thing with Hot. Compound, I'm very bullish on that. It's like half off from its all-time highs. And Mina Protocol is another good one. And that's the top 100. All right, so I'm going to sign off. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. If you want to support the channel, use one of the links in the description below. I also have my BitClout link, so if you want to, if you are on BitClout and you want to follow me, go ahead and use that link. I should, after 60 days, I believe is when the referral link pops up. So I should, in the next 15 days, have a referral link to be able to send to, or we'll both be able to get some DESO for free. But that being said, thank y'all for hanging out with me. See y'all when I see y'all. Wednesday, 8:15 Central Time. See you then. Have a good day, Kings and Queens.